wake up in a prison cell every morning. I walk out into a crowd of whacked out creeps, jonesing for drugs, nicotine, booze, or blood. I live with constant noise. Guards, bells, inmates playing cards, weights clinging, daytime sounds. And then when the sun goes down, that's when the bad sounds come out. People screaming in their sleep, or in fear or pain.
Sorry, I can't imagine what that's like. Just know that you're not forgotten in here, Michael. And I'll do everything I can to get you out.
Oh, by switching me out with Dad. He's claustrophobic, Jax. He's bipolar. He's got an enemy in every other cage. Look, as bad as it is for me in here, it's bad. It'd be 10 times as worse for Dad. Look, so if you really want to help me, just leave my dad alone. I get where you're coming from. My dad is bad news. He's a threat. Yes, I get that. And all of his kids would be better off if they never saw him again.
That's right.
Yeah, but isn't that already happening? Look, my dad told me you're adopting Morgan, and Christina wants nothing to do with him, and I'm out of the picture for at least 2 years. If you want to do something for me, Jax, be a good father. Be a good father to Morgan and Jocelyn. Support Christina and Molly. And back off my dad.
Gotta go with Jax.
It's always funky talking to him. And on one hand, I see a guy who's been great to my family, but the same guy wants to help me by throwing my dad in prison.
Your dad and Jax have good reason for hating each other. I don't think you should get in the middle.
Yeah, but I am.
Yeah, but you gotta let Sonny fight his own battles.
Sounds like you're on Jack's side.
No, I'm on nobody's side. Except yours.
I'm glad you're here, Jason. I don't feel so alone.
That's the idea. Now you want to tell me why Carter wants me dead?
Yes.
Carter was waiting for me when I got back. With this. I fought him off, I took it away, but he ran. So I need to know why he came at me so I know how to protect us. Michael, if there's a reason that we're a target for this guy, you need to tell me.
The bruises that I have, the way I was acting all weird when you first got here, it was because of Carter.
The night I got here, was that the first time Carter came after you?
Twice that day, actually. He came by my cell earlier to talk, and then he came back again later.
That kind
Frank, he's been hassling me since the day I got here. Keeps talking smack about Dad and threatening to kick my ass, this whole intimidation thing. And he was actually really gonna hit me one day with his club. And Carter came in and he sent him off with a diversion. And Carter said he was looking out for me.
What happened next?
Carter started saying weird things like how I owed him for saving me. And I tried to ignore it at first, but the day that you got transferred here, he came to my cell And he was basically coming on to me. And he got close to me and he tried touching my hair. And so I waited for my chance. And I hit him as hard as I could and I ran out the cell and I went to the yard. I waited just before lockup. I came back and he was gone. And it was locked down for the night and I thought I was safe. Then Carter came back. He somehow got to open up my cell door. And he came right at me.
And you fought him?
I did. I did as hard as I could. But then he grabbed me. And I did everything I could to break free. But he had his arm around my neck and I couldn't breathe.
Hey, it's okay. You're doing fine. You can tell me. You can tell me anything.
I was about to black out. And we heard people coming and Carter ran off. That's why I was so out of it when you saw me. I guess I was still in shock.
What are you doing with my sister?
It's okay, Sam. He just gave me a ride home after he helped me out with some stupid girls from school that were giving me a hard time about Kiefer. Thanks again. I'll see you around, okay?
Sure.
You stay inside for a second. Hey, excuse me. If you were really trying to help my sister out, then thank you. But I know what's going on between you and Sonny. And if you think you're going to use my sister in any way to get back at her father, that is not going to happen. You blamed Sonny for destroying your sister's life, so what better way to get back at him than to seduce his vulnerable younger daughter?
That's actually not a bad idea. I should have come to you for advice. Look, Sam, in all seriousness, I would never, ever do that. I know all about what Christina's been through, and I would never exploit that or take advantage of that. She is a sweet, young girl, and she's been through a lot of pain. Now, I may be reckless, but I got morals.
I mean, that's all very believable.
That's because it's true. I was just trying to help out. I was on the docks. I saw these mean girls giving Christina a hard time, and I thought I could help out. If I, in any way, crossed the line or was inappropriate, I apologize.
All right, look, I would like to believe you. I really would. But I know how much you hate Sonny, so until you two work out your issues, you're going to have to stay away from my little sister. I want to hold you so bad right now.
No, me too. Just can't break any rules. They can still separate me from Michael.
No, I know. It's okay. I mean, I hate it, but it's going to have to be okay. How is Michael anyway?
He's better. But how are you? I mean, you look worried. What's going on?
Okay, I'm probably overreacting right now, but I figure I should tell you anyway. Not that you don't have enough on your plate as it is.
No, it's okay. What is it?
Okay, so I was at Alexis's today, and Johnny pulls up with Christina in the car, and he swears to God that he was just giving her a ride home, and she says that he was helping her out with some bullies at school and then messing with her over Kiefer.
See the problem.
The problem is, Jason, Johnny hates Sonny, and what if he's using Christina to get back at him?
Hey, Dad.
You all right? How they treat you?
Well, it's not exactly the Copa del Oro, but I'm surviving. It's a lot better that Jason's here.
Yeah.
proud of, you know, the way you've handled things. And, you know, you're strong and everything. And it's ironic that out of all my kids, you're the one that I hurt the most. And you never stop loving me.